Fine. Good morning, everyone. So, before proceeding, any question on the topics what we have discussed? I think we have discussed assignment yesterday. So, do you have any question on the assignments which we have discussed? Anything you want to discuss? Any questions?
No, sir. No, actually, you insisted us to try that union and union all. Actually, we tried, but
Yeah.
only.
Perfect. Yeah, I will come to that question. But before that, the topics which we have discussed, not topics, but the questions, because yesterday we have discussed the assignment questions only. So any question on those questions, any concept, anything which you want to repeat, please tell me. And everything is fine. Okay, fine. So no questions. So I think then this is the question again, right?
Good morning, all.
Hello.
Good morning, all.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Fine. So I think this is the question which I have given as an assignment to you guys. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone who has solved this or tried?
Actually, only one case means only one scenario I came through means if we have two tables and the second table is empty means it has no value. Then union and union
Good.
all.
Correct. That's also good. Yeah, that's also good. Perfect. Anyone else who has thought of this? Okay. Shall we start then? Any other question? Okay. Let me do something. Suppose this is your bucket A. My voice is audible now and my screen is visible.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. This is your bucket B. Okay. Bucket B. Now, in this bucket you have apple, you have banana, fine, and in this bucket you have mango, and you have orange. Fine. Okay. Now, if I will tell you A union B, what will be the output, guys?
Apple, banana, mango, orange.
I want response from everyone. Apple, banana, mango, orange. Is this correct?
Yeah.
A union all B. I will do this. What will be the output?
Same.
Same.
Apple, banana, mango, orange. Got it? So you got the same output. So what you understood from this? Who will explain?
And both the tables should not have any common values.
Perfect. This is scenario 1. Now come to the scenario 2. Same, this is A, this is B. Apple, banana. Don't have anything here. A union B. What is the output?
Apple,
and
banana.
Apple, comma, banana, right? A union all B. Output
Same.
same one. So you've got two scenarios, right? Okay, then scenario 3. A, B, both are empty, null. A union B. What will the output? No records. A union all B. No records, right? Is this correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Create table A ID. Create table A. We have ID number. Insert into A values. Yep, this is fine. I'm creating another table B. So it's not going to be inserted. Select ID from A union B. Null is the output, right? Okay. And for this, so what do you think? Both outputs are same?
No.
No. Is this clear to everyone?
Yeah.
Now, tell me, is this a correct scenario?
No.
No. Okay. Any question on this?
Yeah. So in scenario 2,
Mhm.
we should have non-repeating records in one of the
Scenario
table.
two, we have non-repeating records. Yeah, of course. See, two conditions are there. Two conditions you have to understand for this question. Okay. And I'm assuming the question is clear to everyone. So scenario 3 is not applicable for this. So the question which I have told, and for that, if you're telling me this is the answer, that you will keep empty and null in both the tables. So I've shown you, I have proved you that A union B and A union all B will not give you the same output. So if you think that Tanvir scenario 3 is the correct one, for which we can tell that union and union all will give the same response. So this is not correct. Is this clear first of all?
Yeah.
Because if you, sorry, because if you have one null record and two null records, both are same, both are not same. So that is why union and yeah, they're different. The union and union all, in this case, if someone is giving you this and is trying to confuse, this will not be same. Nowadays the questions are asked based on this only. Okay, they will check that how you, it's like cognitive test they are doing. Okay. Okay, so from these two examples, what we understood, the first thing is the two tables, they must have data, but okay, no, before this, give me some more example and you guys have to tell me the answer for that. Now, this is your table A. This is table B. Hope this is clear. Now tell me A union B. What should be the output?
Apple, banana, orange, mango.
Apple, banana, orange, mango. Okay. A union all B. So this what will be the output?
Yes, same output. Apple, banana. Yeah,
Apple, banana,
orange, mango.
orange. Mango. This is
Orange
correct.
will be 2 times.
One more orange. Yeah.
Orange will be torn 2 times.
One more orange will be there. But why one more orange will be there?
Orange in both the tables.
Orange is present in both the tables. Okay. Now, hope this output is clear to everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone, this is clear, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Now, if I will tell you that for this example, the output of union and union all, they both are same. So will you tell yes or no?
No.
No.
No. Now you have to do the analysis and you have to tell me the reason what you understood from scenario 1, scenario 2, and scenario 4. What is a special thing you understood from these 3 scenarios? When union and union all output will be same.
In 2 tables, there should not be any matching records.
Means the 2 tables, correct, you have told the correct answer. The 2 tables, there should not be any matching records, or the 2 tables must not overlap. Is that the correct word?
Yeah, so not overlap. Yeah.
Because in scenario 4, you can see this 2 is overlapping, orange is common, and you guys have told me that A union B and A union all B is not same here, and the reason is this orange, right? Because of this orange only you are telling no that they are not same, because this orange is coming twice. Why this orange is coming twice? Because we know that union all will consider all the records. So orange is coming in both the, and it is twice. That's why the output is not same. But in this scenario 1 and scenario 2, you can see there is no overlap. So union will give all the records. Union all will give you, means the records will be same. Hope this is clear.
Yes.
Okay. Any question, guys, on this? No
No.
questions. Okay, perfect. Similarly, this example, okay, create a scenario where the output of union and intersect will be same. You guys have to do the same analysis tomorrow. Today, okay. Similarly, okay, you have to create this like this. I have done no. So you have to explain this, do this in an Excel sheet, and tomorrow. Those who are interested, yeah, you guys are not child that I can force you. Sorry.
I think we had discussed this question.
We have discussed, correct, but I want that to be discussed in this pattern. Pictorial diagram, you have to make a schematic diagram. Someone can explain this, okay?
Oh.
Fine. So guys, still question number 10. Any question? I'm repeating. Union, union all, and all those things are very dangerous. Any question? No questions, okay. 11 also, I think we have discussed, okay. 12, statistical query. I think this is same as question number 9. I think this is a repetition. Which of the following statement is are correct? I think we have discussed this as well, no? We have discussed this as well. So we are done. Fine. Before this, I have a question for you guys. One of my students has asked this question, and I found this question very interesting. So this is the question, okay. ID 123, name is Ramesh Suresh Mani. Address 1 is Bangalore, basic null. Address 2 is Chennai, null, Hyderabad. But he wants the output in this fashion. Okay, ID, name, address. So 1 Ramesh Bangalore, 1 Ramesh Chennai, 1 2 Suresh Vizag, 3 Mani Hyderabad. Okay. So, and this is the table schema. Okay, you have to solve this question. Anyone who knows the answer of this? Or you want to try this at your home? Want to take this as an assignment?
We can use NVL.
Your wish, whatever you or do one thing, take this as an assignment. Okay, I will share this with you and think over this. I'm just giving you a hint that you can use NVL or whatever you want. Okay, but you can do this using union. Okay, perfect. This was a question one of my students has asked, so I thought this was very good question. That is perfect, guys. So we are moving with update. I think I have not covered update so far. Okay, let me start with the update one. And I'm under the impression that you don't have any questions so far. So update means like sometime we have created a table, we have inserted the record, okay? But after some time, you realize that the data which you have entered is not correct, okay? Or your project manager or your business stakeholder has given some wrong information and then you have to update. It happens, okay? It happens. So how you can update record in a table? That's what we're trying to understand. Start from student. Okay, first we will see some basic things. Okay, so suppose in this table 1 2 3 ABC, salary is 100, but someone told me that salary 100 is not correct. This salary should be 150. Salary of A should be 150. So it means you have to update this table. So for that you can use this update keyword. Update, table name is a student. Okay, set which column you want to change.
Salary.
So set salary. How much you want?
150.
150 or whatever you want, right? This is fine. Shall I run this?
No.
It will change all salary.
ID we should pass.
Correct. See, if
Where?
I will execute this, what will happen? Let me show you this. Executed. Let me show the output. All the records are updated to 150. Correct. Why? Because in this I have mentioned to update this table. So the SQL engine has updated the table with the salary is equal to 150. But the requirement was to change the salary of employee A only. Okay, and we have not given any where condition. That's why the salary of all the employees has been changed here. Hope this is clear. Okay. So to solve this, what I have to do? Okay, now the thing is like I want to update only the employee name A salary to 150. So what I have to do here?
Where ID equal to
I have to give a condition where ID is equal to 1.
1.
Okay. Any other solution for this? Anyone else? Any other solution? You can write this query in 2 ways. There is one more way. Who will suggest? Can you write like this? Which one is correct? This one or this one?
Both are correct.
Both are correct. Right
Yeah.
now, they both will update ID is equal to 1 means you are talking about this record. Or if you mention name is equal to A means you're talking about this record only. Is this clear? So you can execute
Yeah.
any of the 2 queries, the output will be same. ID invalid identifier. Oh, I mentioned INT here. Okay. One row repeated. Let's verify the result. And have this result. You think salary updated for INT1? This was actually ID, but my mistake, I mentioned INT. Is this clear, guys? Not clear. Now I'm inserting the data again. Now I'm trying to run this query. And you guys have told me this will do the same task. This is also its salary 150. Okay, let me verify. Is it done? Is the salary updated? Correct, you
Yes.
can see salary is 150. Now the question is, we have two solutions for this. Solution 1 and this was solution 2. Which one is better? That is what I want to ask. That's my question. Solution 1 is better, solution 2 is better.
Solution 1.
Solution 1 is better. How you can tell solution 1 is better?
Name can be duplicate, but
Okay,
ID.
no, but here, suppose consider this one. You are correct that name can be duplicate, but consider this record only. For this record only, okay, you have 3 records. So which one is better? You guys told me that you can do by both the ways. Both the queries are correct, and we have seen that yeah, both are giving the same output. First of all, is this clear? Solution 1 and solution 2. Anyone who has doubt? Clear?
Clear.
Okay. Now, next question is, which one is better? Solution 1 or solution 2?
Actually, one is better because we can frame primary key as int rather than name.
Primary key. Why? Why do you think with primary key it will be better? You are telling that Tanvir int is a primary key, maybe, okay, in this table. So that's why it is better to play with the primary key. But why? What is the reason?
Yeah, because primary key, we won't get any duplicate record.
But suppose if I will tell you, I will guarantee you that in name as well, you don't have duplicate. Suppose for the time being, I'm giving you a guarantee that name as well, you don't have duplicates. Then your justification is correct. Okay.
Yeah.
You are thinking correctly. Okay. But I have this cross question. Now give justification for this. A little bit more you have to think.
Searching will be easy. First is
Perfect. Very good. But why searching will be easy?
because it is searching integer, and second solution we are searching a character by character.
Perfect. Who has given Mrinal, right?
No.
Pritish.
Pritish.
Okay. Perfect. Very good. See, always make it a rule. Okay. Always your SQL engine works fastly with the numbers or integers. First of all, thumb rule. Okay. Your SQL engine works fastly with integers or numbers as compared to characters or strings. Make it a rule. SQL engine works fastly with numbers or integers as compared to characters or strings. Okay. We will discuss down the line about the ASCII and all those things, why it happens, but don't go in all those details as of now. Make it a rule, and same thing will come again and again. Those who are working in optimization techniques, performance techniques, please make a note. Suppose if someone is giving you a query, 200 lines of query, and the ask is to optimize this, first of all, check if someone has used the joining condition, characters, strings, varchar, something like that, remove that. And if it is possible, replace that with integer or number. If it is possible, I'm not telling always it will be possible. That's the first thing. So those are working on optimization techniques. This is a very, very important key rule that your where conditions or your joining conditions, if possible, must be on integer or number data type. That's why solution 1 is more faster. It's better. Is this clear?
Yes.
Any question on this? No. Anyone wants me to repeat this concept? I think this was simple and this is clear. Both the query will give you the same output, but you should prefer the query 1. Why? Because here you are playing with the integer column. Okay. And here this is a character. So if possible, you should go with the integer column. Okay. Now, Now this is the data. Okay, this is the new set of data which I have inserted. Let me show you this. And here I want to update the salary of, yeah, 1 minute here. This is confusing. Let me change this. This is very confusing. Drop. Okay, so this is the data. Again, I want to update the salary here, but the requirement is to update the salary of same requirement. I want to update the salary of employee ID 1. It is 100. I want to change this to 150. Tell me the query for that. Both query will work. This and this both are same, right?
Yes.
Not in this case.
Why?
Here age
Names.
2 times.
We cannot use the same query in this case. Why? Because you see, if I will execute this one, so what this is telling, update a student. You are telling to SQL engine that SQL, please update the student table. Okay, fine. Which column you want to update? I want to update the salary column 150. That is also fine. But for which record you want to update? I want to
A.
update for the record where the name is A. Now, how many records are there with name A here?
Two records.
2 records. But which record you want to update now?
First.
Only with the ID 1. This is the requirement. Correct. But if you will add this filter condition, name is equal to A. So now you have 2 records with name is equal to A, and 2 records will be updated, right? So that will be correct or incorrect? That will be incorrect, right? Because you don't want to update this employee ID 4 records, but by mistake you thought that, okay, employee ID 1, his name is A, so you have given this filter condition and 2 records will get updated. That is not required. Let me show you this. I have run this query. You can see 2 rows updated. Now let's see the output. Employee ID 1, 150, employee ID 4 as well, 150. So you have updated the wrong records. Is this clear? So you have to be very careful with the records which you want to update. Apart from this, okay. Any question, guys, on this?
Can we use a instead of that salary equal to 50? Suppose there is some table called B, and we are wanted to add the maximum salary from the B, and
You can do that.
150 we can select max for salary.
You can do that. Yeah, you can do that.
But
I will
it should
show you the
be
data.
written only one value, right? In that
Correct. I will show you that example. Okay, if I'll forget, please remind me.
Yeah.
Okay, so far things are clear. Update, syntax, and what all things you have to keep in mind. Okay, now next question is, for ID 4. You can see ID 4. And guys, this time I want output from you. Okay, think and tell me. For employee ID 4, by mistake, I have entered name as A. Okay. So for employee ID 4, the actual name was D. Okay. For employee ID 4, actual name was D, and the salary was 500. So my project manager has told me that, okay, please update the name and salary of employee ID 4. Tell me the query for that. We'll explain.
Yeah. So update a student. Sorry, start.
Update a student. Yeah. Then
Set salary. Set yeah, name equal to D. Yeah. Okay. Salary we can also name equal to D, comma, salary equal to 500.
Equal to 500. Okay.
Where ID equal to 4.
Okay, I will run this. Okay, let me run this now. One row updated. Let me show you the output. Is this correct?
Yeah.
Okay, now my question is, from this query and the previous two queries, what is the special thing here?
We are updating 2 columns.
Perfect. Very, very, very famous interview question. Is it possible to update 2 columns of the same table in a single query? So what will be the answer?
Yes.
Yes. Perfect. Very good. Most of the students I have seen, they will get confused and they will give the answer that no, only 1 column can be updated. Actually, the concept is you cannot update 2 columns of the same table if you are trying to fulfill 2 different conditions. Then update will fail there. What I'm trying to tell you here is, suppose take the previous example. Let me delete this table and show this. Suppose here, if I will tell you that change the name or update the name to D where ID is 4 and update the salary to 500 where ID is 3. Can I do this in a single query? Update the name to D where ID is 4 and update the salary to 500 where ID is 3. Question is not clear.
Oh, you can do it.
A clear.
Clear. What I'm telling, update name D where ID is equal to 4. This is one condition. Update salary to 500 where ID is 3. Now my question is, these 2 conditions I want to do. Can you write this in a single query? That's a question.
No.
No. Very good. Why?
Because the column are different.
Conditions are different.
Okay.
Conditions are different. I can ask you that, okay, why you cannot do here? You are updating 2 columns. Here as well, you have shown me that you can update 2 columns, correct? It means update is giving me flexibility to update 2 columns. But why in this case you are telling that I cannot update? So the answer is that here you are doing for 2 different conditions, correct?
Yeah.
So in this case, update will not give you the desired output. Hope this is clear.
Yes.
So I am telling the questions from interview perspective as well, because I know few of you are preparing for interview, you are planning to switch. Okay, so even you are working in your project recently, in my current project, we have faced this scenario. Okay, so you want to update 2 different columns. So you cannot do, if the conditions are different, then you should not do that. Write different queries for that. But for the same condition, what I've shown you here, the condition is same. Okay, then you can run this. Any question? No questions. Okay, very good.
Where if update column is same and update value also same.
Update column is same, update value is also same. Sorry, I didn't get. Oh, you're telling column name is update. That's what you're telling?
No, here we are in line 43 and 44. We are taking name equal to D and salary equal to
correct.
And suppose we are in the case that we in 44 also name equal to D also. So in both the case we can add or condition in the where clause, right?
Oh, okay. So you are telling that then we add or condition. That's what I think the crux is, that one, right? Yeah. Okay. Let me show you, but the result again will be different. Let me show you that. Or condition, you all are familiar with all conditions. Or condition, right? I think I have discussed that.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm in 2 batches. No, I will get confused that which topic I have taught in which batch. So sometimes it's confusing. Okay. So I think okay. Wait, just student, you are telling this one, set name is equal to, I'm catering to this requirement. Suppose this is the requirement, name is equal to D, name is equal to D, and then what is that? Salary.
Salary.
Salary is equal to 500, where ID is equal to 4 or ID is equal to, this is what you're telling, 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is what you're telling. This will give the incorrect result. Okay, before running this, try to understand the meaning of this query. Okay, but this was good. Yeah, good thought, very good. At least you have thought something. This was good. Let's try to understand what is happening here. You are telling to SQL engine that Mr. SQL, please update this student table. Okay, fine. You will update this. Now he's asking the columns which you want to update. So you have told that please update name to D and salary to 500. Okay, fine. We'll update this. But what all are the conditions? You are telling that to update this for ID is equal to 4. Okay, now 100. Or condition is very, very dangerous. We think that it is simple, or an and condition. They are bit twist here. Why again and again I'm playing this one? They are, at least I get confused there. Let me show you this. And this is the query. And let's try to understand. That's what I told you in the very beginning. Always think from SQL engine perspective, how SQL thinks. First thing is you're telling ID is equal to 4. Okay, ID is equal to 4. It means you are telling about this column. So SQL engine will highlight this column that the user is asking to update this particular record. Am I correct? For ID is equal to 4? Yes or no?
Yes.
This is clear. Then you are telling ID is equal to 3. SQL engine will come to this. ID is equal to 3. Okay, ID is equal to 3. This one. It will highlight this as well. Okay. So SQL engine now he will see that okay, user has given 2 conditions. ID is equal to 4. ID is equal to 3. So SQL engine has highlighted okay, this is my playground. I have to play with this. Now he will check the condition is or it is and. You have mentioned or condition. So I have told earlier as well that or condition is very flexible condition. Okay, so it will take all the things. It is like a union all. So now the playground is these 2 records because we have mentioned or, and or condition will take all the conditions which will match. So here 2 conditions is getting matched. Okay. So now if you will execute this query, can you tell me what will be the output?
Both the name should be D.
First of all, this is the playground, right? This yellow one is the playground. So forget about this. First of all, forget about this. This is not in scope. Forget about this. This is the playground. So SQL has highlighted that okay, this is my playground. Now he will check what user want to update. Set name is equal to D. And this to D. This is also D. Perfect. Then salary 500. Okay, salary 500. Understood this?
Yeah.
Okay, is this clear?
Yeah,
Now, okay, fine. This is clear to everyone. Now, is this the correct query for the requirement what we are looking for?
No.
No. Okay. So that's why even with or condition, you should not do this because what is happening here? The SQL engine is taking all the records and it is highlighting it. Fine. Now, let me show you this. Now I'm running this query and you can observe what is happening here. 2 rows updated. Okay, fine. Let me verify it. All rows are updated here. Is this same what we have done the analysis? Same output?
Yeah.
Okay, so hope this is clear now. But that was very good thought. Yeah, very good. Hope this is clear. Any other question? No questions. Okay. So similarly, these all are few examples. I will give you this an assignment. You can play with this. Okay. I have to create a table for this first of all. Any question? You guys are not asking questions. weekend batch, they are asking a lot of questions that I'm thinking that they should not ask this much questions, because the batch is getting delayed. It's like 6th week. They are going to the 6th week is going, but that's good. But that's good for me. I can wrap up the batch as early as possible. Okay, so now same table student, I have adding that's one more column gender. Okay, this is that data in front of you. Something advanced concept. Okay. So here what happened, you have created this table, the student, and we have this gender A and B, they are male and so this is the table. A, B, C, D, A and B, they are male, C and D, they are female. Now this is clear. Okay. Now the requirement is, my project manager is telling that, okay, fine, we have created this table student, but what you have done by mistake, you have swapped the gender. By mistake, you have swapped the gender. It means actually A and B, they were female, and C and D, they were male. You have done the other way around. Okay, so now he is asking me that please rectify this. Is this clear? Question is clear?
Yes.
Actually, A and B, they were female, but by mistake, I have made them male. C and D, they were male. By mistake, we have entered the value as female. So now the question is to update this. So how I will update? I will write a query like this: update the student set gender is equal to female, where name in A, comma B. Is this correct query?
Yeah.
Correct now? And then I will write one more query for this one. Gender is equal to male, well, C and D. I think this is correct. Any question on this? So I will execute this 2 query and the job will be done. A and B will be changed to female and C and D will be changed to male. Any question on this, guys? From this you can see you can use the in operator as well. There's no limitations. 2 rows updated. Let me execute this as well. 2 rows are updated. Let's verify the data. Okay, do you think we have done the correct job? Is this what was required? A and B changed to female and C and D changed to male. Is it fine, guys? Not clear?
Yeah, it's clear.
So you can use in operator and all those things. But I've shown this query to my manager. He told, okay, fine. But now he is telling that why you have used this in 2 queries. I want this to be done in a single query. Just telling that I want this to be done in a single query. So how should I do? So let me drop this table again.
Then actually I have one doubt on this.
Oh yeah, tell me.
Actually, in previous case you mentioned that in where condition you won't able to compare to. Okay, I got it now. Because in previous case we set 2 values. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no problem.
Clear?
In previous case, you told that in where we can, the condition was not is different, means we won't able to perform like that. You have told.
Correct. Yeah, correct. Good catch.
Yeah,
so
but now
you're
we
talking
compare.
about this condition, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good one here. Let me explain it. This is a good catch. See, you are correct, Mukilan, right? Mukilan is asking. So you are correct that Tanvir, here you told that in this query, right? You told that we
Yes.
should not cater to different requirements in a single query.
Yeah.
I think that that's what you're highlighting, and but here you are doing the same thing. How is it possible? So see, here what I was trying to do, I was updating two different columns for two different conditions. This was the condition: update name to D, where ID is equal to 4, update salary is equal to 500, where ID is equal to 3. So problem here was that we were trying to update two different columns, but for two different conditions.
Okay.
Correct. But
Yeah, got
if you will see here, I'm updating a single column. That is not a condition, that which column, how many columns you want to update. That is not a problem. Update any number of columns. No one is going to stop you. But conditions should be same. Here I want to update A and B. Okay, for the same. I want to make both of them female. That's fine. Correct.
okay.
No. But here the conditions were different. This is the problem. Okay. Hope this is clear.
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. Any other question, guys? No questions. Okay. Now I have done this task. I have written this query, and first of all, this query is clear, no? Okay.
Yeah.
Now my manager is telling that okay, fine, you have done this, you have written this query, it is fine, yeah, but can you do this in a single query? I have written two queries for this. Change A, B to female. They were female, but by mistake I've entered male. So manager is telling no, yeah, you have written two queries for this. Please do this in a single query. Means change the gender of A and B to female, but in a single query, and similarly for C and D to male, but in a single query. Is my problem statement clear or not? First of all.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I will try to merge this two query in a single query. Those who knows the answer, please just try to understand what I'm, because I want to show some more variants here. Okay. Gender is equal to case when gender is equal to, no, I want to show you something else here. I want to show something else. No. First of all, I will keep this simple. Case when name is in naming, and don't get afraid of case. I used to get afraid in my starting days when I was learning SQL. I will get afraid once I will see case statement. I feel afraid. Insert gender is good case with name in A, B, and I forget the syntax. This is fine. I'm trying to write this. Okay. Like this only. This is fine. See it. Then me. Okay. Four rows updated. Okay, I will show you. Okay, let me show you that it is updated or not. First of all, tell me, the task is done here. We have achieved what we are planning. First of all, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, you all are convinced that okay, the output is correct. This is what we are expecting. Now, coming to the query, except Mukilan, Pratish, and Mrinal. Mukilan, Pratish, and Mrinal, yeah, Dhania. Can you explain me what is happening here?
We are asking to update student table.
Perfect.
If gender, we are asking to update the student table, the column gender, where
Perfect,
name
very good. So we
and
are asking SQL engine to update a student table. Very good. Which column we are asking SQL to update?
gender.
Gender. Very good. So first two are exactly same what we are doing till now. We are asking SQL engine to update the student table. We are asking SQL engine to update the gender column. This is simple. Okay, same thing, same thing. Fine. Now, from here onwards, what is happening?
If name is A and B, then
Hmm.
make the gender as F.
Very good.
Else, if the name is D, C or D, then make it as M.
Perfect, perfect. Very good explanation. So from this query, what I'm trying to tell to SQL engine, that SQL, please update the student table. And this column, I want to update gender column, but there is some condition where name is AB, please change the gender to F. Don't think that I'm changing name to F. Okay, don't think. In my previous batch, someone asked the same question that Tanvir, are you changing name to F? No, I'm not changing name to F. This gender is getting changed to F. Okay, gender is getting changed to F. But this is just the condition. For this condition, update gender to F. Don't think that I'm telling when name is AB, make it F. No, it's not like that. Similarly, where name is CD, where name is C and D, update gender to male. Is this clear, everyone? Any question on this? Anyone? Mokilan, is this clear?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay. Everyone, Pratish, Mrinal, Prasad.
Tanvir, we can write it like a gender equal to in where condition. So it's a kind of hard-coded value, right? A name is
Yeah, I will come to that. I will come to that. That's a good one. Yeah, I will come to that. But in this, any question so far? Any question here?
No.
This query is clear, yeah, because here you can see
Yeah.
we have used case. I was trying to show case in gender. Hope this is clear.
Yeah.
Okay, but now the question is, this is one way. We have done this. This is simple, and we have understood that yeah, we can use case as well in update. That's what I want to prove here. Okay, but now the question is that fine. My manager again, he is telling that okay, you have used this query. This is good, yeah, but here you have only 4 records, and you are saying that okay, A and B was male, you change that to female, C and D was you have done this, you have coded this, but suppose we have 1 million record. Okay, you have 1 million record, and in that record, what has happened? You have not done any mistake, but the source team, they have sent the data, and in that data, source team has changed the mistake. What they have changed? They have exactly swapped the data. Those who were male, they have sent the data as a female, and those who were female, and they have changed the data as male. So manager is requesting that Tanvir, please swap it again, right? So in that case, you are not having that data. Means you're not sure that for what all columns, how many names this has happened, right? 1 minute here, my battery is low. So in that case, you cannot hard code this. Am I correct? Here I was having only 4 records. So I've hard coded and I've shown you that okay, this is the query, and we have seen that okay, this is working perfectly. But what if you don't know what all names you want to update? So how you can do that? First of all, the question is clear.
Please repeat one time the question.
Sure. So my manager is telling that okay, fine, you have used this query, you have updated A and B to female and C and D to male. This is correct, and you are getting the correct output. But what if you have 1 million records or 10 million records? Okay, in that, are you going to hard code all this name and then you will change? That is not possible. Correct?
No.
That's not possible. You cannot hard code that okay, for this name, this male. For this name, change it to female. For this name, change it. How many variant conditions will be there? That is not feasible at all. So then how you write this query? Okay, that's the call. Problem statement is clear to everyone?
Sure.
Okay, so now, so I thought, okay, see from where we have started. First of all, I have given this query to my manager. He told that okay, you have done the right thing, you got the output, but why you written 2 queries? He told me to write 1 query. So I've written this query. Okay, single query. Now he's telling that you have millions of records here. How are you going to write conditions for all the records? Then I thought that's correct. He's His justification is valid. You cannot try it for all the records as in when conditions. Okay. And we have to just swap where it is male, change that to female, where it is female, change that to male. And that mistake has been done by the source team many a times. Okay. How many of you know what is manual adjustment? Those who work on finance world, they might know this. You see what happens. Sometimes the data what you have received from the source team is incorrect. Okay, something is missing, or they have sent the data correctly, but there were some financial transactions happened and the data has changed. So in that case, if you know, the source team will do some manual adjustment and they will send you the data again. So this is again that particular case, but here manual adjustment is a bit difficult. So the source team has told you that do the changes at your end. Okay, so that's what you are updating this query in production. I know that production you cannot update, but you got some break glass access and all those things, and you're doing this in production. Now the question is, you should not use this name because you have millions of records, and you have to swap the data exactly from male to female and female to male. So how you can do that?
Gender, when it will replace name with gender.
Yeah, tell me. Set gender is equal to case when
gender equal to M, then
M,
F,
then F, else
else M.
M.
Okay, now before doing this query, let me change all this previous state. Okay, so I have reverted this to the original state. Okay, and you have told me that okay, Tanvir, this is the query you can use. Okay, before running this query, first try to understand this, what is happening. Okay, here what you're okay, the requirement is clear to everyone. The requirement is wherever it is male, change that to female, wherever it is female, change that to male. This is the requirement. It means like exactly you have to swap it. Okay, we're writing update student set gender is equal to, you want to update which column? Gender column. Okay, so this is your playground. You want to update this one. Perfect. What's the condition? You are telling when gender is equal to M. Concentrate on the first condition. What you're telling? When gender is equal to M. So where gender is M, okay, so this is M, fine. What you want to do? Then F. Who will explain what you are trying to do here? What you mean from this? When gender is equal to M, then F. What you're telling here?
When gender is M, then replace it with the F.
Correct. So you are telling when gender is equal to M, replace that with F. Okay, fine. So one task is over. And this is what we're expecting. After that, what you have written, else M. It means else M is for all the remaining records. Change that to M. Am I correct?
Yeah.
So this is what we're to tell. Now let me run this query. Okay, records updated. Let's verify this. Fine. A and B changed to female, C and D changed to male. So see guys, we have started with update a statement. We have seen some of the simple syntaxes of update, that how you can update. Here we have seen that, okay, if you want to update, this is a query I can use. No, not this one, then where I started. First of all, we have seen these two examples, very simple one, that you can update the table, the column, what you want to update. From these two examples, we understood that we can update using any column. Okay, but that should correspond to that particular record which you want to update. Then we learned that we should go with the character column. Right now, filter condition should be character column or string column. That is better. Am I correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys are there in the class.
Yeah.
What I've taught here, which column you should prefer for updating?
With the column having data type with the integer or number.
Yeah. So right now I told character and you all told yes, it's very good. So you should not refer the character column. If there is an option of integer column, you should try to apply filter on the integer column. Okay. This is what we have learned here. And then the next example, what we understood is we can update two columns in a single go, but the filter condition should be same, then only that is possible. Then we have seen this example where you're trying to update two different columns for the two different conditions. So we learned that that is not possible. And then I think someone has told that, okay, we can do with this. We have seen that, okay, if you apply this OR condition, even then it will give you the incorrect result. Then this was a very interesting that you want to update a table from male to female and female to male. It's like you want to swap it. So we have seen that we can do that using two queries. I think I'm not sure where I've written that query. So we can, this is the query we can write to update that. But this was done with the help of two different queries. Now the call was to do in a single query. Then we have written the single query. Then my manager told me that, okay, you have hard coded the value here and you can do this if you have limited records, but what if you have millions of records? So we thought that, okay, we have to generalize this. And finally, we have written this query to update the student table. And I hope this is clear to all. Any question?
Tanvir, can we add more? Just a quick question that can we add where condition after case statements?
Can we add where? Of course. You can add after this as well, where condition.
Yeah, suppose we are looking for to change the gender for particular above salary.
Correct. So where what it will do, if you apply where condition, so it will first of all select that particular records. And on top of that record, it will apply the case statement. Okay. I will give you few assignments, then you can try that. Any other question, guys? No questions. So you remember like this query that we're discussing 15th assignment today, no? I've shown one question yesterday.
The third number.
Third number, no? Yeah. So now, can you do this question now?
Yeah.
It's exactly same what we have done right now. Okay. Fine. Okay. So if you guys don't have, okay, any other question, guys? I'm repeating. No question. Okay. I think Mokilan and Pratish, Mrinal. Okay, fine. Mrinal, anything new you learned today? Yeah, I think you know all those things. Anything new?
Yeah. Like case statement I was not usually using
Update.
while using the update command.
Okay, perfect. Pratish, anything new?
Yeah, regarding the conditions, how you putting the condition like and or sorry or condition we used, right?
Okay. Mhm.
That one that is tricky one. So I got to know it will not give a expected result.
Perfect. Okay. Perfect, guys. So I think we are done. I will share the assignment with you. Okay. So please, humble request, work on the assignment. I want my students that at the end of the course, they should think that, yeah, we have learned something and they should start working on the queries. They should write some queries. Okay. Perfect. So that's all for today. Actually, I have planned to cover what are things I planned. College, substring, string. So we will take this tomorrow. Okay. Thank you. Thank you all. Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.